Welcome on the Chill Show. Once again, I'm chilling with my brother Derek. As the last time we gave you one of our best ways how we think that marriage can be taken or can be done, only not because of money. But at this time, we are bringing another new topic, and it's called success. Many people have the way they are feeling about success. The way I see success is it may be different to you how you see success. It depends how you define success. If you are a football player and your aim is to play on national team, and if it goes through, that is success. A student, when he goes in school and be like, my success is to go through these papers, that is success to the student. So it depends on the definition how a person defines success. You get what I'm saying, Derek? Yeah. And welcome once again. I'm Mr. Chris, and I'm chilling with my brother who is going, to tell you his names and talk more a little about himself, and then we'll go straight to this beautiful topic called success. Welcome.
Thank you, my brother. Good evening, viewers. It's an amazing time always to be on Chill Show. So I'm really looking forward to this amazing topic.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Derek here, my brother, is CEO of one of our beautiful tourism attraction company here in Queen Elizabeth National Park, and it's called Kasoga Community Experience. And you will be seeing our advertisements going through our videos and everywhere. So he's a CEO. He's a big man, and to him, he has struggled his ways, and he feels like he's not yet really fully successfully in his career, but at least he has moved a step on his ways to success, and that's why we're here. So what you think about when you hear word success, what you think about it?
Well, success is having a life that you want to lead. That should be built within your mind, and then when you think about it, you have to go back and see that life if you led it before you pass on as a person. So everybody, like you said, looks at success differently, but I think you have to have that life that you want to live. Even a traveler might think that I have to travel 50, 60 countries before I pass on. And if they go back to their mileage and they see that they covered all these countries, then they are successful.
They feel like they're successful.
So yeah, so success has to do with having that vision in your head, and knowing where you want to go. So you see where you are, what you have to do to get to where you want to be in your life. That is success to
And
me.
now today we are looking at ways to success, or ways to success.
Yeah.
We are going to show you the things that you have to follow, or things that you have to have in mind to get that success that you're looking for, or you student, or you what. But today's we are going to look at the middle class people, like people that have gone to school and they have a dream of doing some things. Many people have not reached their success or to their dreams because they feel like, they're reaching the middle and they feel like they're tired, or what we call setbacks. And many people feel like setbacks are failures. And there are ways that you have, go on with to reach on your success. And these are the ways that we're going to show you. And I'm going to, start with my brother here. The first point on the first ways, he's among his ways that he has, thought of, or things that he has kept on, things that have taken him to another step or has made him keep moving. And these are the things we're going to talk about, ways to success.
Yeah.
So you can show the viewers some of the ways you think that can be coped or taken to success.
Well, yeah. Well, I like that everybody sees success differently, but I think for any individual to be successful, the first thing that you need is to be very knowledgeable and skilled in the areas where you have so much strength. So when you look at success, for example, I run a destination management company.
Yes.
And the first thing I got was the knowledge and skill for the destination management company that I want to run. And so that had to do with the passion, finding myself.
Finding yourself.
And so when you find that you're passionate about something, I don't know, but there is this spirit that you always have in you where you find you're doing something. It is very inner.
Yes.
The spirit is inner. You find yourself driving yourself towards that thing. And you know, every day of your life, you do something about it. And you will not notice sometimes, but most of the time, if you're keen enough, you can notice that, you know, I am doing this and I'm doing something about it per day because I'm passionate about it. And that passion is what will always guide you, because there is this, it's an energy, it's a spirit, it is everything that, you know, runs through your veins every day. So whenever you have this knowledge and skills, and then you use that every day for the life that you lead on a daily basis. And so that's why we say that you know, with the skills and knowledge, you add something, you know. So with success, this is like a journey you have to take. And I think that thing that you're passionate about, you have to do it for a long time, you know, like maybe 15-20 years.
Yes.
That's when you can see the fruits of what you've been chasing for all this time. So that will work with some other things that will help you to get there. So it's not about
when your point is, you know, clearly to the people that if you don't find yourself or finding your profile, you will not really go, you know, you're not going to drive yourself to success or to, you know, to be successful in whatever you're doing. Finding yourself or finding, you know, your profile, he's trying to show you that you have to find where, you know, the point that you're weak in and the point that you're strong in. You know, so when you know your weakness point, you'll be like, okay, I can't do this. And finding yourself takes a long time, because we were looking for the ways of finding ourselves since childhood. We played a lot of games, you know, football and stuff like that. But in the whole process, music, the way we used to, you know, feeling like we can act and stuff. But in all that we are doing, we are trying to look to find where we lie, you know, where exactly you lie. You feel like this, I'm capable of this.
And my brother, I just wanted to even show you this, because most of the guys our age, they are finding it difficult to find themselves.
Yes.
And it's not difficult. You just have to create that me time for yourself. Scan yourself. Look at the life you have led, for example. It will guide you, because you see us. We wanted to. We danced. We
played
football. We played football.
But none of that was our thing. Yeah.
None of that was our thing.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to find ourselves differently. And so when you scan that life that you're leading, definitely will push you to a career. And that's why we have a challenge with the youth these days, that whenever they are recruiting in the army, they are running there. They are talking about an opportunity here, they are running there.
Yes.
So, but when you know yourself, it becomes very easy. It becomes very easy for you to make a decision, you know, because you know yourself.
Yes.
So you know that I'm too good for the army, or I'm not that kind of person
you will not run there. So the biggest point, the first point you're saying, that you know, that will lead you to success is finding your profile, find yourself, know where your strength is, know what you're capable of, and know your weakness point. So if you know that, then you know that, like, okay, I'm targeting to a certain goal. I'm driving myself to a certain place. And that's one way, or one of ways to success, finding yourself, knowing your profile. But we have another, you know, other 4 or 5 points that are coming up, and we could like you to, you know, stay tuned, and let's go for a commercial break a little bit, and we shall be right back on Chill Show. Chill with us. Thank you. Have you ever heard of Queen Elizabeth National Park? Yes, the national park that was named after the Queen of England, Elizabeth. The home of beautiful birds, kingfishers, doves, crested cranes, Animals like leopards, lions, elephants, so beautiful animals around here. Come and taste fresh fish from Lake George, Kazinga Channel, and all other types of fish from this place that is so beautiful, where you can be watching yourself, the mountain resort on your right side. Come on. But the only company that can help you achieve all this is Kasoga Community Experience Tourism Company. Welcome back to On Chill Show, and that was our beautiful commercial about Kasoga Community Experience, and that's the only beautiful, I'll call it the only beautiful company, a tourism company that is found in the middle of the national park, you know. And the way it says, have you ever heard of Queen Elizabeth National Park? You know, the only national park that is named after the Queen of England, the way the commercial was saying. So beautiful. But the only way that you can reach us, we on Facebook, we, you know, on Twitter,
we actually even on TikTok.
On TikTok, it's the Kasoga Community Experience.
At Kasoga One.
At Kasoga One Community Experience. And still, our show On Chill, you'll get it on YouTube. You'll check on C Light TV, that is SEE Light TV, and you'll be getting everything. Subscribe, share the link, or share the video, like the video, and you'll be getting all the videos that we're making, you know. And
subscribe.
Exactly, subscribe. We're going to the second point, the ways. We're talking of the ways to success, you know. And, you know, many people think like, when I'm rich, then the rest are not successful. I'm the only person that is successful. So many people are determined successful in terms of money. But as we say, that it depends the way you see your success, the way you define successful. I mean, if I may not be rich, but I'm targeting to, you know, I'm targeting to marriage, or I'm targeting, you know, like I need a safe, beautiful marriage. And if I reach there, then I feel like I'm successful about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it depends what you define success. And we're going to the second point, Derek. You can help us and you give us another way to succeed. Yes.
Well, success also comes with having a great vision, because visionary people make their success move a milestone. And then people with a smaller vision, their success stops somewhere in between, you know. You don't reach your end goal. So we want to see that people are really focused on their vision. So you have to have this long vision of where you want to be as an individual. And so you carry on with that same plan. Every year you're doing something about it. Like you're achieving one thing in it's I always give an example of me personally. I have this vision for Kasoga Community Experience, where I want to see our community being like the prime community destination for tourists who are coming to Queen Elizabeth National Park. So we should be like the prime community where tourist activities are going on. So how of course I do this by engaging different Uganda different enterprises like Uganda Community Tourism Association. We are talking about Auto Association of Uganda Tour Operators.
Yes.
So you have to market in these international exhibitions. You have to market with every small and big tour operator that you meet, and so that's why we have these tourists coming in our community. But I just want to see that even not only the guests are coming, but even the people are really prepared for us to be able to host and these guests and make sure that they get an amazing experience.
Yes.
So that's what we are trying to work on. We are marketing the community. We are trying to innovate. Innovation is part of the deal, and that's why we have even innovated the water safari idea, because we want to see that we get innovative, because we have this vision for the community. We want to see guests coming in every day of the week. So you have to have a great vision, and that vision has to do with networking as well. So whenever you meet different people, they help you here and there, and they might help you in terms of something you didn't know, which is part of knowledge, and they help you. They help you by connecting you to someone that you need, or they might help you even financially. I'm really glad that I met people who are willing to help me both financially and even to connect me to people because they saw that I had this burning fire
Yes.
of
Or a
passion.
vision or
So
a goal that you
yeah,
had.
I
Yes.
wanted to achieve. So there are people out there who are really willing to help us, the youth, uh, especially if they see that you're really passionate about what
something,
you're
yes.
doing. And so that's why you need the right people. So when you network right, and then you have this great vision,
Yes.
you work towards that,
Yeah.
and then couple that with innovation and invention. So you have to create new things. And for us is in the tourism industry, we have a problem of product development. So we need to have that sorted, and that's why we come up with new products. So that's why we are, that's how you have to move with your vision. And until I see that Kasoga Community Experience has made Hamukungu or Kasoga Community the prime community destination for tourists, then I will be successful.
That is a great vision.
Yeah.
The mostly part of it is what I've really learned from this from this point is setting your own goal is very important. If you don't have any goals about where you're going, you can never do anything. So you should know what you want as a goal or a vision that you've been having in your mind, and then the way you say that you have to start working about it. Don't just sit. Start acting, never stop working, and connect yourself with the right people and close yourself with the right people, and then you will get your goal set to driving you to success.
And I wanted to say that great visions really start small. Like we have live examples of when you go back and see how Facebook started a few
Yes.
years ago, Google, Tesla as a company.
Even even before we go there, let's
Yeah.
use our own country president.
Yeah.
He started with 27 people, and he got hundreds of millions of soldiers.
Yeah.
So you can see it's just setting yourself to
Yeah.
certain vision and goals.
Yeah.
That's a nice point. That's a very beautiful point. And we still are moving on with ways to success, as we told you that it depends what you call success or what you think success it is to you, and like someone learning how to drive a car, his success is to move it from one spot to another, and when it's done, he feels like he's successful on that position, on that point. So we're still going on. The first point we say is knowing your profile or knowing yourself. Know where you're strong in and know where your weaknesses are. So if you know yourself, what you can do best, then you're ready to go. That's the most first part that you have to think about, knowing yourself. And the second point, we're talking of setting your visions and goals, and then start working on them and close yourself with the right people, and then go forward to success. So we're having another third point that we're going. We don't have too much time. We shall try to, if it becomes, if our time is short down, then we shall do it in another episode or another part. But we're still going to show you the ways to success. Let's go to another point. Yeah.
We need to share with people that patience is very important in chasing any vision, whether you in your career or as a businessman, because like we said, we start small, and we the youth, the challenge we have is that we like to start today and tomorrow we are millionaires.
Yes.
The world doesn't work like that. You need to go through those challenges. So when you face those challenges in your small capacity, so when you go bigger, you can be able to solve those
big problems.
Yes. So if you become like we have seen those we say betting company winners, those who bet and win millions, they finally become poor because they have not had this vision of where am I going.
And
they
how
just
will
want
I
the money.
how will I use the money?
Yeah, how
and
will I
stuff,
use the
yes.
money? So what am I passionate about?
Yes.
So we need patience. So with patience comes with time.
Mm.
So the more you keep doing one thing for so many years is how you get
like
so much experience and
like
expertise.
the way you are building a house, then
Yeah.
you know, or a mall, you put a stone, one brick, stuff like that, until you, it's not just going to be built in a minute.
Yeah, so patience, that's why we have to create this in our minds. I know that we might also have, you know, character that doesn't know how to be patient, but we can teach ourselves that. We can teach ourselves to be patient, because then you keep watching. The most important thing that will allow you even to be more patient is if you started with a capital of, let's say, 3.5 million. After 1 year, how much do you have now? Do you have 3.5 million or 3.9 or 10? You know, 4 million. We are talking about, you know, assess the workforce that you have. You started with 1 employee, now you have 3 or 4. You know, you have to be patient, and then by the time you get 12 employees, you know how to handle the 4 and 5.
Yes,
You know, so
because you once there.
yeah, you have to keep going back and assess yourself and see, as a visionary person, where am I going?
Yes.
I've you know, you look at different areas to actually get the patience, because that's why I'm saying you need to look at how much capital you started with, and then how many employees do you have now. Maybe you started alone, now you have 3-4 employees. Then how many, for example, as a destination management company, we might have even added an asset, for example, like a safari camp. We didn't have that, we have it now. So we see that the dream is growing, and finally we shall have a greater vision, because the vision might be for us that we wanted to share and also build community experiences in other countries, in communities that need, they still have that authentic life. Like also look within the same country to have communities that have, you know, something great to offer to the guests, and then we can see that we will.
The way he's saying that you have to be patient, that's the most important part in to when you're driving to success. Be patient, and I can add on that point as don't fear any challenges. When you're patient, don't fear any challenges. You know, as we were growing up, mostly we got hurt when we come back home and we see people that we left here when we were schooling, and they having some money, and for us we don't have money. We feel like, you know, we did nothing. But when there's something that we have they don't have, and what they have we can get it, but what we have they won't get it. You know what I'm saying? Because we went to school, and they don't have that education, and they will not get it because they're grown. But for us, what they have, we can get what they have. You know what I'm saying? And more than that. So when you're patient, don't fear no challenges. Go for anything, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's driving you to your goals, to your success, what you want, don't get scared of it. Just move to it. Go and go and go until you reach it. Because it can take long, yes, it can take long. But you know, when you're visionary, you don't just see today or, you know, tomorrow. You look at, you know, years. That's what people, white people do. They don't plan for the day. They plan for, you know, other coming years. I may not plan even for my kids, but I plan for my grandkids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So patient, but don't fear challenges. Let's go to another point, as you know, time is taking us so bad.
Yeah. So we the other thing that has you know, has to do with success, then you have to be focused and determined.
Yes.
So focus is something that is consistent, and it comes with being inspired. You know, so you know, when you are focused, you are inspired by something, and you want to make that inspiration drive you. Inspiration, you know, is the first most powerful feeling. Even comes before love. You know, so like we're talking about inspiration. So when focus has that inbuilt, you know, motivation, and it is longer. Don't be focused for, like a person that, let's say you have a senior one.
I'm sorry, brother, to cut you off, but our producers out there, they're telling us that we, need a break a little bit, and make some money with this advertising and stuff. And then we'll be back. Thank you very much. Kasoga Community Experience Tourism Company. Welcome back once again from that commercial break, and we're still going. We still have more 2-3 points and we close the show, but let it help you, grab something from this conversation, because it's all about success, and there's no one that doesn't need success. Every person has something that he wants, and he feels like he's driving himself to. But these are the ways that you can you can go through to success. We have seen many people who reach in the way, and they feel like I cannot take it no more, and they drop out from the race. And those are very many people out there. You find them, you find someone educated, but he's drinking. He feels like the world has ended, and when you sit him down and you tell you, I had a dream of doing something, but I felt like I failed. He calls himself a failure, and then he doesn't move anywhere. But these are some of the ways that you can avoid all these setbacks and things in your mind that I've failed, and you move straight. And before we went for a commercial break, we were talking about determination, and the way he had brought it. You be determined on what you want, and don't get scared of what people will say, or how people will look at me. You get determined to do something. You go on with it, because at the end of the day, if you don't do it, you're the person who won't get happy tomorrow. But push yourself, determined, feel like you're determined to do it. Like how soldiers can be when they're making a training. They'll be like, we are determined to finish this training, so that they become big people on the ranks and stuff. So determination is a very big and a huge point here. But we have other 2 or 1 points, and we close the show.
Yeah. So before we go to, let me also just give you a little bit of determination, and then we can talk about something else. Because determination really, I remember when I was trying to market, sometimes you create appointments, and people give you these appointments, but they disappoint you.
Yeah.
If you're not determined, you'll be demoralized. And sometimes you find like it has to do with being aggressive. When people, then you'll have people who will say no to you. When you have this vision, you have this brilliant idea, but nobody believes in it. It doesn't mean that you stop there. If you believe in it, believe in yourself, and believe in the idea, push it. Be determined, and then you will see results, and people will say, oh yeah, he managed to do that, even amongst the few that believed in him. So the other thing that actually really makes people, successful people, different from those who are not successful is great attitude and character. You see, like we have people, if he made $1 million in 1 month, then you don't tell him to work. That is your attitude. There are people who make 50 million or 100 million, and they'll still want more.
Yes.
I'm showing you attitude. So there are people we have seen makes 1 million, then he goes to the bar and he wants to make the bottles shout, But there are people who make 100 million and they are still hungry. You have to be hungry. That is actually the point. With that attitude, you stay hungry. You build 2-3 homes in one country, feel like you want more, even in other countries. You don't stay where you are. That is the point. So like if I'm a teacher, I'm actually comfortable having one school, and they are giving me maybe 2.5 a month. I'm happy with that. There are people who will part-time 7, 8, 10 schools. So every week from Monday to actually Sunday, they are in a different school and they are teaching. And that comes with attitude, and then character. So when you have good character, character comes with being disciplined. You have to be disciplined for people to believe in your vision, and you have to be disciplined both financially and in your own character still. So that's why we are saying great attitude and character. So without this, you will actually struggle, because then you are settling for less. And we say as business people that when you do something easy, it will be difficult for you. If you do something very difficult and people think you're going crazy, just know you're on the right track.
Character and attitude, what you think when you get something, and how you think about it. Is this enough, or should I put another step on getting something else? And discipline ways you have to feel. I know everything starts from fearing God and stuff like that, so you have to be disciplined and learn how to talk to people and stuff, things that we were not taught by our parents, but we were told by after getting challenges, that we have to be well disciplined, because we never had no time with our parents. The most of our time we were at school, and at school the only thing that they teach is go to class and read and write and revise and stuff. So there are some things that you have to teach yourself, how to behave, how to talk to people and stuff like that. So it depends on your behavior. If you are rich and you have you are not well behaved, I don't think that richness will stay. It will always hurt the rest of the people around you. So the moment you having a good character, I think everything will be set to your goals, and success is coming soon to your doors. Thank you very much for watching our On Chill show. We're on YouTube, and we are on C Light TV, as in SEE Light and TV. You'll find us there. You'll find so many videos about different things, and we're doing more videos. But I would like you to like the video, subscribe, and then press that button, the bell button, so that you can be getting the rest of our notification videos are coming straight to you. And comment, give us what you think about success. We've not finished everything, but because of time, we shall say bye to you. See you next time. Thank you for watching,
but look for your success.
Thank you very much.